Hey, what's going on? This is Soldier Knows Best here. This is a review of AT&T's Uverse product, which you can get home telephone, internet, and TV all over their high-speed fiber optics network. So it's kind of like the competitive offer to Verizon Fios. You may be a little bit more familiar with that. But it does come with fiber optics, and fiber optics is a very thin glass cable that's buried on the ground, and it transmits the information via light. So it has a lot of bandwidth and should be a pretty good service. And so for me, I just have the TV and the internet portion of the service. I'm going to give you a quick tour over the setup of the actual TV and how it actually runs on your AT&T Uverse here. So I'm going to get started here. Now first, the remote control is pretty well laid out. It's pretty nice quality as far as the way the buttons are laid out. Very easy to memorize and get to where you want it to go. Now you do have to have direct line of sight. So you see here I'm pressing the doggone channel button right in front of my MacBook Pro screen. But nothing changes. You do need to have line of sight with the remote control in your receiver. This is kind of unfortunate, but hey, you got to deal with it for now. And now what we're watching right now, we're actually watching ESPN HD, which is showing some programming right now, which isn't HD. So let me get to an HD channel here, ESPN2. All right, so this is HD, so the HD quality is pretty good. You know, I definitely like the HD quality. Now, from time to time, there is some pixelation where you can see actually some pixels out of norm there. It doesn't happen all the time, but that has been an issue at some point. And also, some people coming from DirecTV and Dish Network say that their products, as far as the satellite TV HD, was actually a little bit better than AT&T's Uverse. So we'll see how that comes out in the future. But AT&T's Uverse so far, I really like the quality of it. It's not too bad and not too shabby at all. Now they just released an update not too long ago, and they're pretty good at updating every few months. And I actually fixed a lot of the pixelation and some of the issues that people were having. So let me go and show you the TV guide portion of this, or the guide button, and you can scroll up through about 6 different channels at the same time. And actually, if you go through one by one, in the bottom left-hand corner, you actually can see the picture-in-picture effect there. But actually, you can see the channel that you're thinking about changing to before you actually make the decision and go to it. And the channel that you're currently watching, it will still be playing in the background. You kind of see it there a little faded out, but you can still hear the audio as well. And now let me go to the menu button here and show you some things in the menus and settings. You can set up your favorite channels here, and also you can do a search for a program. Like you don't know what time it started, you don't know what channel it's on. You can go ahead and start typing it in. So I'm gonna start typing in UFC, and then it'll already start predicting what you're thinking about typing. And boom, here it is. So say I want to watch the replay of the UFC 100 that came on pay-per-view. I'll go ahead and click OK. And then it'll give me an option to go ahead and press rent for $45 and actually rent it, or I can actually just watch the preview of it and to make sure this is the event that I am wanting to watch. All right, and so there's a preview of it. Now to get back where you want to go to, just keep hitting back, 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 or you can just hit the menu button. And also, it still has access to the government, education, and public access channels. That was actually a big upward in the beginning of Uverse, because it's not in your main channel guide. You actually got to go to the menu here to get to these channels, but you can get to them. And I know a lot of older people were definitely concerned about that. Recorded programming, as far as the DVR, now AT&T Uverse has a total home DVR, which is pretty good. You can record the 4 TV shows or 4 movies or 4 things at once, really. And so you can have up to 2 HD shows and 2 standard definition shows running at the same time, recording onto your DVR. And also, every receiver in the house is not actually a DVR. So if you have 4 TVs, you only got 1 main DVR in your house. But all those other receivers can actually kind of mimic the functionality of a DVR. They can still watch all your recorded programs. They can still schedule programming to record on the main DVR. And also, like I said, you can still play back your programs that you already got recorded on any receiver in the house. But the only thing you really can't do is pause and rewind live TV. But hey, you can go to the main TV for that. And it does have video on demand services, so it does have video on demand. You can go ahead and search through the video demands as far as top picks. They also have quite a few free video on demand programs or movies that you can watch at the same time. Some of the interactive features, you can have weather on demand here. You can have the weather pop up. You can look at your photos from Flickr straight on your TV if you have a Flickr account. You can play Yahoo games like chess and checkers straight here on your TV. And also has the AT&T U bar where you can do cool things like have, if you're big in the stock market, you have your stocks pop up here, weather at your location, traffic reports, and also your favorite sports teams. You can have them actually see their schedules, their games they're playing, and their scores and anything like that. So this is the U bar, and you can have this pop up whenever you pretty much want to. All right, and let me get back. And so I think that might have been about it. Yeah, and it has good parental locking skills. Any parents out there does have pretty good skills on there. You see here services call history. Now, if I had an AT&T Uverse home phone, I'll be able to see my call history on the TV, what I receive, and then my incoming, outgoing local calls or long distance calls. And then also you can have call ID pop up on your TV. Nice little feature like that as well. But pretty much that's the Uverse service there. That's pretty much Uverse service in a quick little glance of it. But I really like it. It's pretty good. The channels, everything. I like the way everything works out for it as far as watching programming, watching your recorded programming. It's like I'm going through now. Like I said, it's very easy, very simple. And I'm kind of liking the HD quality, even though it could probably be a little bit better, and it will get better in the future. Now, also as far as the internet, I still have AT&T's Uverse internet. I got the max service, which is 12 megs down. A month ago, it was just actually 10 megs, but it gave us a free speed upgrade to 12 megs and no extra charge. And so that's running me about $55, and that's the normal price before promotions. And then my TV package, I have the U300, which is pretty much everything besides HBO, Cinemax, and the sports package. But I do have Showtime Stars and everything like that, over 260 channels, and that's $79 before promotions. But AT&T does have some good promotions as far as free installations, no contract, get up to $200 cash back, and you get like $19 off for 6 months, something like that as well. So it's a pretty good fair price compared to cable. It's definitely a good price. Right, but since Soldier knows best here, a quick little look, review / demo / sneak peek or whatever about AT&T's Uverse. I know some of you probably know what this is, so this is a good introduction to it. But if you look out and check in the area, you can go to att.com and put in your address and see if it's actually available. But other than that, thanks for watching. I will catch you later. Peace.